Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna look up jerking off dogs on my phone.
No, me neither.
Coming on through. Hey, man, guess what? I'm sleeping on the couch tonight.
I should get a discount. I masturbate every day after work. Smell this. Does it smell like one?
I don't know, man.
It smells like a bubble, dude. Oh my god, you can't even do a proper intro, you piece of
You
shit.
didn't even give me a chance.
Dude, it cut out for at least 10 seconds after the intro of just fucking dead air. None of our listeners are going to notice it because I cut it out.
I was trying to think.
We do have a
Trying
master
to-
editor.
I'm trying to think.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Slowly put your hands down.
It's a fucking podcast. It doesn't matter. God, so stupid.
Well,
Anyways,
yeah, well.
Oh, welcome to the Straight Garbage Podcast.
right?
Perfect.
Corey, you're in the show already.
Jesus, I must have super offended Robert. Do you see this, like, scared, like, I'm in an alley, don't know if I'm going to get raped by these 4 guys walking down towards me? Maybe I should become the trash bag.
No, I was just thinking about the intro. 'Cause
Yeah.
I still have podcast blue balls.
You have podcast blue balls?
Yeah.
You didn't...
I never
really-
finished.
Why
Your
not?
face popped up on my phone.
I mean...
So I went limp and...
Why do you have my face on your phone?
I don't know.
You imagine that? Okay.
You should have
Like a
you should have my
oh,
penis
motherfucker.
as my profile picture on your phone. That way it's like a huge confidence boost for yourself.
So I keep going.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck that little dick. Check out this medium-sized dick.
I guess I'm like European or something like that. So I was trying to figure out. I have a black cousin. And I was like, what? How the fuck does that work? And we've always wondered. But so I was asking my sister about it because she did the ancestry thing, and I
For
guess
you guys.
yeah, well, she sent in like her DNA thing, and it like linked us to like a bunch of family members we knew, and then I guess I guess my black cousin's dad was an actual pimp.
Yeah, dude.
Her dad's a real pimp from the 80s.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Driving a
That's
Cadillac,
kind of cool.
Yeah.
fur coats. Fuck yeah.
You're like, finally, someone in this family that's not a fucking loser.
No, she's a loser too.
So, how's everybody's week?
Well, I got out the grocery station, ruined my week.
Oh, come on now.
No, so I
She turned you down.
no getting groceries
Multiple times.
I had a case of beer.
You just kept following her around.
And she
Seriously.
IDs me, and she's like, "Oh, what's it like having your birthday so close to Christmas?" Like, whatever. And it's like, "Yeah, my daughter or something's right around that time." Like, "Yeah, my son's January." Like, "Oh, so your wife was pregnant with him in April? He just got pregnant in April," which got my wheels turning, going back 9 months from my birthday to what special occasion that would have been for my parents. And then you can link almost any birthday back to your parents' like a special occasion for like anniversary, Valentine's Day, birthday, Mother's Day, Father's
So what was yours?
Day. It would have been my mom's birthday.
So your mom's birthday got your wife in the mood.
Oh no. My birthday. My birthday. My kids, I really couldn't think of anything aside from
He's like, it's Boxing Day in Canada.
my daughter or no, my son.
Didn't know it was when there was a certain guy at work that showed up to sub for somebody
Yeah.
at her work.
So, actually,
She got all horned up and came home, and you
So,
reaped the benefits.
my daughter, the only thing I can figure was tax day. We probably got a refund that year. And then my son would have been like opening weekend of hunting season.
How is that even be possible? You should be gone hunting.
Well, like the weekend before. 'Cause so
She's like, thank God he's leaving for a week.
yeah, that's,
Here's a road thing.
or I was gone for the week.
Came home. Yeah.
But no, go back 9 months from your birthday and figure if you can figure out. It
Dude,
was
that
a
seems
parent's birthday. November's typically Valentine's Day.
Was it be August 24th?
Yeah, mine would be. Goddamn, we're all thinking about it now.
Oh no, it took me a while to do the math. I had on my drive home.
Hot August nights?
Maybe. Boozed up in the back of Corey's Mustang.
With the sister.
I would have been in September sometime.
Shut up, Robert.
How was your sister?
I don't know. She's all right.
Yeah,
Guys. It's enough, okay?
There we go.
No more
Let's hear it.
brother-sister jokes for Corey.
Until he
It's
gets
not true. He doesn't need to do the 23andMe or Ancestry.com or whatever.
He's
Until
setting something
until
up.
they sponsor
just
us.
Just get ready. Anything else? Is that it?
Try and do something nice for you.
That's weird.
Always got to be a hidden agenda.
Yeah, definitely.
With Corey on this one. I'm curious what's going to happen.
Nothing, just
Me as well.
no more. Okay?
I was gonna say whatever, but I like whatever game Josh is playing. I'm on that team.
This is the long con right here.
everybody's all in next episode.
Like in 5 weeks.
So, how's your sister?
Shit, now the pressure's on.
Fuck. Yeah. Huh. So mine would have been like September. What the fuck would my parents celebrate?
Was there
in September?
any parents' birthdays in September?
My dad's. He's at the very end of August, so I guess right at first.
Yeah.
He got some.
See?
He got some birthday sex.
Yeah.
Here it is, honey. You're once a year.
I thought, is it like? I could be wrong. I mean, I really could be wrong on this, but isn't it technically your
It ruins your whole fucking day, doesn't it?
Isn't it technically aren't you pregnant? Are 8 women pregnant for 10 months
No, it's 40 weeks, but
from the time of conception to the time they?
My mom's birthday.
Dude, why
is
you
it?
all
Is it really? Isn't that funnier than shit?
That is funny.
Yeah. Isn't that funny?
I can't play.
Yeah, my brother would be my dad's birthday.
So my figured out.
When would your sisters be? Mom or dad's birthday?
Actually, now that you bring this up, this isn't gonna work for your joke, but it is really funny. I was supposed to be born on my wife's birthday. We were due the same day,
Yeah.
but I was born like 6 weeks early.
I remember
6 weeks early.
I remember reading about this in the
Wow,
paper.
dude.
It was the furthest
That's
apart
fucking-
twins were ever born.
Could have been, yeah. I don't know. I don't remember. I was too young.
But my brother.
No. Same dad, different mom.
Oh.
Her mom was over that
That
night.
makes sense.
I figured out my brother would have been back in the 80s. There was a week between elk and deer season, and my brother probably would have fell in that week in between elk and deer season. Yeah, it ruins it. It just like you start thinking about this.
I can't play because I can't even say the months in a row after July. I don't really know how they go, and I can't count backwards, and I can't.
So
What
yours
year's
would
your
be-
or what's your
Yours
birthday?
would be November. If your birthday's in July, yours would be
But
November.
no, my birthday's May 24th,
Oh,
but
so
I also don't
August
know.
24th.
Yeah,
Because
that's
mine's also May 24th.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, but I
Do you have a parent on a birthday in August?
Are we really brothers?
I think my mom's birthday's in April. Oh wait, that was this month. It's by gone. Pff, whatever. I don't know when my dad's birthday is.
Me neither. Oh shit.
Well, we're not
Do
recording.
we gotta start over?
No. I should probably get the power cord to plug in the other camera so it doesn't die.
Excuse me for one
All
more.
right. Goddamn. Fucking Josh always got an excuse to get off the camera.
Sorry, I gotta do everything here.
It's that
Am I missing
14-day
something?
colon cleanse.
What camera?
They're all plugged in.
They're all plugged in.
But not to the box into the power strip.
Let's Let's.
That's why my phone dies every night.
So yeah, that's fucking pretty funny. You think about it.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. That's fucking hilarious because I'd never thought of it that way.
And she was an older lady, like retirement age, heavier set, not attractive at all. She's like, "Oh, you must have got your wife pregnant in April."
What the fuck?
I was like, and then she's like,
Some of that Rain Man shit, huh?
And that's because like I think it was her birthday. She's like, yeah, 'cause that's when my parents got pregnant with me. Like, why?
Was she hot?
God, no.
Well, that sucks.
And it obviously very awkward.
Yeah.
Mitch would be like, yeah, I guess you're getting pregnant in April too.
Yeah, it's just. Because then that's all you can think about for,
I'm trying to
15,
think
20
about my daughter. My daughter was born end of March. So that'd be.
We interrupt this groundbreaking Mitch story for literally anything else.
What happened?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. So middle of March would put Michaela. Be like July, wouldn't it?
I think so. 4th of July.
4th of July, and I remember it too.
Dude, are we still
were
on this
camping.
subject?
Yeah. It's interesting.
It's fascinating. It's disgusting.
It's actually just taken us this long to figure out what months.
Well, math's hard. Math's hard. You got 9s and 12s are
Yeah.
the two hardest numbers.
Exactly.
This means like Jim must have been conceived on like the 37th day.
Why is that?
He's just special.
Moore was probably Cinco de Mayo.
Well, he had to have been. His mom's white, so it only makes sense.
Dude. All right.
Okay.
But,
She was probably like boofing drugs for the cartel and boofed the wrong drug.
so I forgot about this. I was going to tell you guys. I've never mentioned this before, but my dad was hauling chips for a guy. We're not for a guy with another driver.
Potato chips?
Doritos.
No, like chips for like
Fritos?
no. God damn it.
Lay's?
Pringles.
It's, fuck you guys.
Pork rinds?
No.
Pork rinds are kind of a chip.
It's like
Tortillas.
you fuckers. No, I can't. I'm trying to.
Wood
It's
chips.
hog fuel. Yeah, wood chips. It's hog fuel for the mill.
I do
But anyway, this guy was talking to my dad, and he was like, "Yeah, I used to be a pilot." And Dad's like, "Oh no shit!" And he goes, "I still have my license. I can take you up anytime I want." So my dad went up with him. Went in a little Cessna and went up. This has been like 20-some years ago.
You say sex now?
And the Cessna. Anyway, the guy was telling my dad. He goes, yeah. He goes, I was running for the cartels, and he goes, I got caught in Mexico. Spent 5 years in Mexican prison.
Oh my god. That would be the fucking worst.
Dude, yeah. Excuse me. Sorry about that. But yeah.
I don't think Mexican prison is
Dude.
3 hots and a cod. I
You
think that's rape.
Could you imagine?
Rape and what you
Holy
scrape up off the
fuck.
bathroom floor.
Yeah.
Rape and scrape.
Yeah. My dad was telling me.
I just laugh
New
at all
shirt.
those tiny Mexican wieners.
And he was.
Bow to me.
Yeah, he was,
Just kidding, I have hemorrhoids and that really hurts.
he was telling Dad all kinds of secrets that they did when they were stashing the drugs in the planes and stuff. I was like, holy fuck, is this guy wanted?
Did you ever?
He's already passed away, so I don't have to worry about
Did
it.
you ever watch that show, Cocaine Cowboys?
Yes, good.
That's holy shit.
The
They got
docu-
creative.
The documentary or the
Yeah,
the
yeah.
documentary is better than the movie with Tom Selleck or Tom Cruise.
Oh, I didn't know there was a movie.
Yeah, it's basically
Tom Hanks.
No, Tom Cruise.
Oh.
I thought we were just naming Toms.
But yeah, it's pretty fucking crazy.
Artie.
Pretty fucking crazy what those guys did to get away.
Tommy
with.
Lee?
That's
No,
not
see, you went
Tom.
with Tommy.
But he can steer a boat with his wiener.
Fair point.
That would be what you noticed.
You never watched the.
Heaven
Tommy Lee?
forbid he's a really good drummer and shit.
He's a really good
You're just
drummer.
interested in his penis.
He can so when it sounds like he's playing with 3 sticks. He is. All right.
Have you guys watched the?
Gay? Lee.
Have you guys watched the Tommy Lee and Pamela the new?
Is it out?
Yeah,
I haven't
it's a
seen it
Hulu
yet, no.
series or whatever.
Oh,
I guess it's really good. Like the actors play like fucking really close to those two. I haven't watched it either. I just was told.
Just ask. He wants to see
Is there
if he
any- is
likes
there
I
it.
can't imagine it'd be very hard to play Pamela Anderson.
Huh?
Shut up.
Yeah, just gotta have big tits and take a dick. I mean,
Yeah.
pretty much narrows it down.
You guys wouldn't hit that back in the day?
Didn't she give her
Pre-Tommy, yes.
Yeah,
Post-Tommy,
because
no.
she got a.
It's already hard enough to be like, I'm in. I don't feel nothing. Oh,
Right.
shit.
Several people hepatitis.
Yeah.
Sick.
Is that right?
Which she probably got from Tommy. I mean,
Yeah,
let's be
and
honest.
that's like I'll go with you like Baywatch era.
Would you do it before the boob? Or
No, those are natural.
no, they're not. I have every Playboy from 1970 to fucking 2005. Guarantee you those ain't real. Those ain't real.
Honestly, those tits are too big.
Yeah. So you do the B's instead of the.
Unless she was like
B's or whatever?
flat-chested.
Yeah. She wasn't. She was not. She had a good body on her.
I don't know if you can go from flat chested to that size like medically. I don't know if they can actually do that, can they?
Yeah, they take
Skin can stretch. Have you seen morbidly obese people?
yeah, and they'll take skin off of like cadavers and shit, and then put it on other like their tits. That's why like some of the girls you see they have like the T because there was not enough skin, so they like took other skin and
Gross.
patched
So
it
it's
in. I guess.
That's
doable,
stupid.
but it's
Yeah,
not.
could you imagine? She's like, I named my tits. This is Sandra, and this is Mary, and this
you're gonna
chunk
go
of skin
Edward?
right here is Steve.
I have to shave it because it's ass hair.
Yeah.
I think technology's grown a little bit. Dude, I don't think they do that anymore.
No, I mean if they have to. Like skin is still skin. Skin has not like changed at all. Like you can't go from
No,
being
you just cut her skin off and then use one of those like dough rollers.
Stretch it out.
Yeah.
All right. Keep watering it.
Bonusing, it squeezes all the fat out of it.
You
think-
take that fat thing
Dude.
back where it needs to be.
Oh. Yeah, that's.
Trust us, we're doctors.
I was told when my daughter was born, it was a cesarean, and so
Who's
like
that?
it's a C-section. So anyway, my aunt told me, she's like, you need to step up and look over the curtain when they get ready to pull her out. It's so beautiful, and I'm like, all right, cool. I did that because I asked the doctor. He's like, oh, like 30, 35 minutes. We're at 30-minute mark. I looked over, and they had literally like her cut open, out like a light, dude. Out,
So-
dude, I hit the chair, and I'm like, boom, and I was like, holy fuck. And the anesthesiologist was standing behind her, and he's like, oh, you all right, sir? And he's like, helps me in my chair and stuff. And he goes, you need some oxygen? And I grabbed the mask off my ex-wife.
I need this more than you.
A
And then they
C-
literally give me the baby, give me my Michaela, and I'm like, I'm so fucking dizzy. I don't know if I.
should.
So
A C-section, they essentially, in lack of better terms, gut the pregnant woman to get the baby out, don't they?
Dude.
I've never
They had
actually
her- they had
seen
her-
or exactly know where they cut. It's just never one of those things I wanted to Google.
Oh, you've
them.
You wanna
never
know?
You've never been to a cheap strip club. I've seen a lot of scars.
Oh. they
I
had
always just thought that's where they had their dick removed.
they had her like inner parts up on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what
And when I
heard.
stood
They
up,
almost,
when I
dropped my son when
I stood up, I seen that. It was fucking done
They
deal.
dropped your son.
they almost did. They're like, oh, he's slippery. That's something you want to
That's
hear.
an old time joke.
But see, now they've got the chili grip gloves.
Oh. They didn't have those 2 years ago.
They're using rags like we find a blue ribbon. There you go.
Okay, so going
Our
back-
old oil rags we throw out.
So, Jay, you're talking about they wanted to peek behind the curtain. So, C-section is just like a physical curtain, and a natural born is a genetic curtain that they come through.
Oh, really?
Is that right?
Fuck, I don't know. That's the only birth I was ever
Meat
part
flaps,
of, and I'll
or
tell you
meat
what, dude.
curtains.
Beef curtains.
Beef curtains. Do
Yeah.
you guys get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
well,
laugh
it just
a little bit,
wasn't-
make me feel better about
Wasn't that
myself?
funny?
Thank you. Okay, you need.
Why are you hitting my butt?
Because it's tight.
It's there.
Okay.
But I watched. My buddy Chris was telling me about. Talking about movies and stuff, and he's like, "You ever fucking seen? Is it Django?" With,
Django
We talked about
Unchained.
this last
Oh,
week.
we did. Oh, fuck, that was a good movie.
It is pretty good.
Dude, we do too many repeat stories. There was like 2 or 3 episodes where we told the same story on it. I was like, holy shit.
And you said they were
We gotta
pretty
stop
much
drinking.
word for word.
Dude, yeah. Slight variances.
It's kind of hard
Have you
when
It's
it's
funny
noticed
too
that?
because we're all super like surprised about what we're talking about. like we've never heard it before.
oh fuck, no shit.
Straight Garbage Podcast, the perfect podcast for a nursing home.
Tell you the same stories every week.
It's tough though. When
We
you
got
come here every
Alzheimer's.
week. It's tough when you come here every week, and we're doing it almost 2 years now. I mean, I think July is 2 years, something like that.
Could be.
You know?
I did find out today that you can groom.
Penis hair.
No, school officials. You can groom them when you're young.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
Like
sister's
comb their hair and shit.
no. Like my
Like
sister
reverse
sent
Make them do what you
pedophilia.
want.
my sister sent me a picture of this thing. So she's moving and she found this stupid fucking thing, and it said in '97 and '98 I was the school bus. I got the school bus safe rider award. I think.
You did?
What
Yeah,
happened?
but I specifically remember back in this time as being the safe bus rider in '97 and '98, and I specifically remember that I was the only kid on the bus that got cookies and brownies and shit if I was good. So if you're just a regular fucking shithead, you get rewarded for being a normal
And they're
person.
they're probably laced with fucking marijuana too to calm him down.
Dude, I can see him showing up to the bus every day. Fucking little tucked in shirt, little clip-on bow ties, hair combed to the side. Like
What the hell was that movie? It wasn't Dennis the Menace. There was another
Little
Problem
Rascals.
Child. Problem Child. Do you guys
Oh.
remember that one?
With the red head?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen that movie.
There's
I
a
think I've
couple
seen
of them, actually.
Well, Problem Child came out like in the early '90s, I think.
Yeah. But I remember like I don't know, I couldn't sit down.
Problem too.
I couldn't sit down on the fucking bus. You're like running around while the bus is running. They're like, "Fucking sit down."
So you were like the triple.
Throwing
Tell me you were
shit.
like, go fuck yourself.
So you were like the triple homicide convict that gets one of his murder charges dropped for good behavior, but he's still never gonna get out of prison.
Yeah, pretty much. I just remember I used to get all kinds of cool shit, and all the other kids are like, "Oh, I want some," and I'm like, "Shut up, little bastard."
Get a donut and just eat it in front of him,
Yeah.
like
so
Corey at work.
Yeah.
I mean, and the same kind of thing kind of worked with my mom. I just, like kind of just groomed her over the years too. Like you're gonna do what I want eventually, because in other words, I'm just gonna be bad and cost you money. So
It's kind of like how a parent's supposed to groom a kid, right? You
Yep.
get out of line, they knock you the fuck
Well,
around,
yeah,
and then
they're
you're like,
supposed
okay,
to.
okay.
they're supposed to, but then my mom's like, "I'm gonna beat you," and I'm like, "Okay, whatever, I don't care."
You got
Doesn't
tiny
hurt.
little arms.
You like use that big paddle. I like that one.
Actually, my mom had one of those rad paddles, the big fucking the giant ping pong thing. She used to beat me on the ass with that, and then in the end, she started beating me in the head with it. And then
There
one
it
day,
is.
I found it one day when she was
There
at work and threw that bitch away, and it's game over for her.
my ex-wife, my 2 stepsons, she spanked them with her pink belt. She did it on purpose because 2 boys, and she'd spank them with her pink belt. They fucking hated. They hated getting spanking, but they absolutely hated getting spanked with the pink belt.
Yeah.
It really pissed them off.
So not only physical abuse, but mental.
She's like, you don't
That's
get
a
the pink
double
belt.
whammy.
Yeah. God damn, they fucked
What are
with
their
them.
therapy
Those are
bills
actually
now?
pretty smart. Yeah, what's that?
What are
funny.
their therapy
Yeah.
bills now?
Fucking 2 grown adults. I mean, they're not in jail yet.
Sounds like their problem.
You know, 5 DUIs apiece, and I wouldn't say they have a problem.
Fuck. I get rides. That's why I ain't got DUIs.
Hey, Mitch, did you ever build that potato gun?
No.
Where's your dedication to the show?
Yeah, I'm gonna need it.
I
What cat are you gonna kill now, Robert?
Ashley said that the landlord said she might let her have a dog. So
Oh,
You're
gonna shoot the puppy
Well,
out
if
of
you're
it?
gonna shoot a
No,
well,
not the puppy.
I won't do it for a
that
dog.
puppy was cute.
That was a cute
Come
puppy.
on.
Yeah.
we don't need it.
Come on.
That was a cute
Nobody
puppy.
needs a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I need 3
But
of them. I
everybody-
got fucking 3 of them.
You don't know it, but this might be the dog you actually need.
Oh, I'll probably like it.
I'm sure you will.
Because it's like soft and fluffy,
Yeah.
but
Well, right now it is.
It was so
Dude, you guys are gonna be best friends. That's
Oh,
how it
yeah.
always works
Yeah.
out.
Here's
I'm
what's-
always like, no, we're not having any more dogs. 3 dogs later.
I know the same
What's
way.
gonna happen, Robert,
I
is
was-
Ashley wants the dog. She's gonna want it to be her dog, and it's gonna be your dog.
Yep.
that's
By
what
the-
happened
by
with
the
the
dog's
mouse.
choice.
The mouse is mine
You know what?
because it's a soft, big, fluffy teddy bear mouse. So it's my fucking mouse.
I have 3 dogs. And I was only one bought for me, and it was the golden retriever, and the oldest and the golden retriever is youngest, and both of those are Michelle's dogs, but mine is the middle one, and it's the wild one out of the bunch. But it follows me around the house. It follows me around everywhere, and it's my dog, and I didn't want that dog. I didn't want the other one either, but I was like, one dog's enough. Bam, bam. Next thing I know, we're 3 dogs deep. And I got one that follows me around, and I didn't want it. So
Right. That's how it always works.
Yeah.
I know. I was like, when we bought this house, I was like, no animals, period. I don't want to do the animal
Did you
hair.
have chickens and geese and
Shut up.
goats and
I'm getting there.
a donkey or something?
If we didn't have any animals, I let her talk me into a cat, and from there it went downhill. Then she wanted a second cat for Buddy, and then we got a dog. And then that dog needed a buddy, so we got a second dog. And then we found this cool looking, like, I thought it was going to be like a Maine Coon looking cat. We found it was like in Cami, so we had to drive to Cami to get it. It was
for
it
a
was
fucking
free.
cat.
I know,
Yeah.
dude. It was
It was free.
It was a
$5
kitten,
gallon.
and it was cool as fuck looking. I thought for sure this thing was gonna grow up to be like this Maine Coon looking cat. You know, the one that like you wake up in the middle of the night, and look over, and it's just like eyes are glowing, staring at you from the corner of the room, and you like fucking pull the sheet back over your head, like fucking scared to shit to get up. I thought it was gonna be like that. Nah, he just looks like a regular fucking house cat. Just fucking.
You ever see those Cheetos? Cheetos. the fucking cheetah cats. They look just like a cheetah. You ever see
Oh
those?
yeah.
Those things are fucking badass. That'd be
Like
one
the
cat.
actual wild cat?
Yeah, they look just like a cheetah. And that's a special breed.
Cheetah or leopard?
Fuck
Yeah,
tigers.
it's
Or
a
a tiger.
leopard.
I thought-
It's
yeah,
a
that's what I thought,
leopard.
I thought it was a lion.
It's a leopard.
Isn't the cheetah the fastest animal on the earth?
Fattest?
Fastest.
No, but
What is the fastest animal on earth?
North American antelope.
No, birds.
yeah.
The
What is it, peregrine
I'm
falcon?
talking
Yeah,
fucking
peregrine falcon, 212
land
miles an hour
animal
or
that
some
runs.
shit.
That's fucking nuts.
You didn't
Way
say
faster
that.
than your
No,
Mustang.
it is. It is.
yeah, yeah.
It's Chester the cheetah. His
You-
name's Chester the cheetah.
Yeah.
But-
See, what I always hate about that, there was this like falcon that's apparently the fastest, animal in
That's
the
what I
world.
just said.
Yeah, we just had this conversation 10 seconds ago.
But
No, okay, sorry. Go ahead.
okay. Yeah.
but it can dive at like 200 something miles an hour.
Yeah.
Which I don't find that
Fuck, I can
like
fall
I can
200
jump out
Yeah,
of
I
a plane and fall.
186 is the
Oh, is it?
the terminal velocity of the
Oh,
human.
fuck.
Well, if you put yourself like a fucking. What about those guys in those goddamn flying mouse suits or whatever?
186.
I mean,
Flying mouse suits?
squirrel suits. Squirrel suits. That's what I'm trying to say.
What the hell was that cartoon? It was a Mighty Mouse. It was a Mighty Mouse suit.
No, the squirrel suits. You ever see those guys?
yeah.
Fuck, those guys get up there at speed.
They get up over 100 miles an hour, I think, in those.
Isn't that crazy?
That's fucking nuts.
I'd be like,
Fucking
No, I watched a video yesterday of 2 guys jumping. One was wearing one of those suits, and he had this harness with a T-bar attached to it, and another guy hanging from it. And they jump off, and this guy's hanging from the guy in the glider suit.
because
No.
his strap broke or something, did it?
No, he
was
he
using
ends up
him-
parachuting from him.
Oh,
using
I
him as
gotcha,
a
I gotcha.
human hang glider.
Did you
Yeah.
see the video
Fuck
of the
that.
guy with the hand glider? And he was going off, and then the guy's strap broke because he had.
Oh, yeah.
And he's hanging on. Then finally, he's only hanging on. The guy's hanging on to him and trying to
Oh, yeah,
steer
I've
it.
seen-
Can you
no,
fucking
fuck
believe that?
no.
He tore all the ligaments in one arm trying to hang on so hard.
I'd rather die. Than hang on to another dude? Yeah, I'd rather die.
Jesus Christ.
Minor inconvenience. I choose death.
Yeah,
Oh,
could
his
you
dick
like
rubbed
fly
against
close
me.
to the ground, please, so I can let go?
Look, there's a body of water.
Oh, fuck. Could you imagine, though? Fuck.
I mean, like the people doing the squirrel suit deals, whatever they're called. They're going over 100 miles an hour, but
Mouse
you had a
suit.
crotch rocket, right? How fast did you get going on that? I mean,
177.
so I mean,
Fucking, hey, that's moving.
that's a rush. That's got to be a rush. I've never been.
I've only been over 100 mile an hour a couple times, and that was in a vehicle, not a motorcycle.
I had a
Dude,
desert.
just a little pebble, dude. You know, on a
Dude,
motorcycle.
it would blow you away, the stability of a crotch rocket at high speeds.
Really?
Yeah.
I had a desert bike up to just under 100 miles an hour, like 95, 98, somewhere in there on the gravel road on a
course.
desert bike, which that was. I was like 14.
That
I
was
dumb.
stupid.
Oh, that was.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I got it up almost 100 miles an hour.
No leather, no.
Oh, no. I was
no
probably wearing
helmet.
jeans and a flannel shirt. Goggles and no helmet. Leather fucking work gloves.
Right? Yelling, YOLO!
Oh, this is way before YOLO. This was whatever you said back in the 90s.
Yeah. Dude, I got. Don't! I got my, this is my quad. Just my four wheeler.
Your quad bike?
Just the four wheeler. I got that fucker at like 60, and I was like, holy fuck. That was enough for me.
Those, yeah, they're not. No.
No.
It's amazing what a
No.
windshield does.
Yeah.
You feel safe all of a sudden. I mean,
Even if it's only this big.
Yeah.
man, windscreen.
I had one of those step-through 150cc scooters, moped type deal. It'd go 72.
Jesus.
And I bent the rim trying to get the clutch off, and I hammered it back to it looked straight.
This motherfucker.
It's amazing I've lived long enough to make it to the greatest podcast.
What just
in the
happened
world.
last week?
Dude, sometimes
Axle broke.
Yeah.
The Jeep.
yeah,
Wonder-
sometimes it's like sometimes it's Mitch's law, not Murphy's law, but then other times it's just Mitch's fault.
You asked for it.
I like to party. So I drove by a house today on. Actually, it's tomorrow's right when I drove by it to go get a miss, and it's a house on 8th Street that I remember falling off of the roof of more than once in one night.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why.
How do
but-
you fall off a roof multiple times?
Well, we were trying to jump from the fence to the roof. We'd grab on that or lose.
What?
lose
So,
crap.
I remember.
We got up there eventually, but
Remember junior high, I'd steal beers from my dad, and I would climb up on the roof when he'd pass out, and I would fucking drink his beers up on the roof.
I drank a lot of beer. I drank a lot of beer on roofs of houses and apartments. I don't know why we did, but that was just kind of our thing. You get a lawn chair over the peak of the roof instead of the lawn chair, drink beer, and the
like
cop showed up. They never looked on the roof for you.
Yeah.
They used to drop beer cans down the vents of the houses, and
My dad would be like,
Good God.
hey, go get me and your uncle a beer. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I'd go grab 2 beers. I'd grab 3 on my way back to the back porch. I'd throw 1 in my bedroom, give it to him. And then kept doing trips. And then the next thing I know, I had like a fucking 8-9 pack. You know, I'm like, Dad, you guys are out of beer. He's like, holy fuck. we went to that 30 pack already? I'm like, yeah, you guys better slow it down. Then I'd go up on the roof and drink beer by
Man, I'm not as drunk as I normally am.
you better buy 2 more.
You just groomed your dad to think he was getting hammered.
until he caught me.
They start.
Then I got groomed again.
They start hooking beer bottles at you when you're on the roof till you fell off.
Yeah, that was the big thing, man. Me and my buddies, we had that shit figured out.
You guys ever heard of the sandwich police?
Sandwich
No.
police?
The sandwich police. There's a town in Massachusetts called Sandwich, Massachusetts, and their cop cars actually say sandwich police. If you Google it,
Dude, that's awesome.
Dude, could you imagine how many sandwich jokes those guys probably have to deal with on a
Yeah.
daily basis?
Dude, there's like, you'd be shocked. there's names like Boner Town.
Well, there's Blue Balls, Pennsylvania, but it's not an actual like it's like Gifford, Idaho. You know, it's like not a accredited.
So there's
town
a
or
sheriff that runs the whole area instead of
I don't
the
even
town
think
police.
it's
Like
the
a county
county
cop,
The county
probably.
sheriff.
Yeah, it's a county cop that does it, but they do have a fire department, so they got the Blue Balls Fire Department.
That's fucking awesome.
We've got a Cooterville just
Yeah.
down the road from here.
That's
I
true.
mean,
So-
That's true.
What-
I always forget about that.
yeah.
What two states in the United States don't have counties?
Don't have counties?
Yep.
Are we including DC as a state?
No, I'm at. No.
Yeah, that's still a
Is
state.
it- I don't
Well, I
know.
mean, that's fine. They have counties, but anyway, there's two. That's not part of it. There's two.
I'm just assuming Hawaii and
I'd go with Hawaii.
Alaska.
You got one right.
Which one?
Hawaii, I'd say.
Alaska.
Alaska.
Alaska
Yeah.
doesn't have counties.
No, and who else? Who else?
I'm gonna say Westchesterville.
No, what's the small one?
Maine.
Rhode Island?
No.
Maine or Rhode Island?
So I'll just let's shorten the story.
yeah,
up.
please do.
Louisiana and Alaska.
Louisiana doesn't.
Louisiana has parishes,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Fun
Alaska,
fact for you.
Alaska has territories.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I knew that. 'Cause when I go,
Fun facts.
when I buy my fishing license up there, it's they go off like peninsulas or shit like that. Whenever you get a
Yeah.
fishing license for the area.
And then you go to Louisiana. It's like
You're
you go
a
to this
fucking
parish or
peninsula.
that parish or whatever.
I don't know
Yeah.
what a peninsula is.
Pretty neat.
Why do they still call it a parish? Isn't that like an Amish thing? Isn't like parish
Isn't
like
that
an
like-
Amish word?
I thought parish was when you died.
I thought that was a Catholic thing.
Don't we have a parish house here
No, parish is because
Yeah.
it's
on tomorrow's route?
Yeah.
Yeah.
the French own Louisiana.
The French still own what?
No, the French used to own Louisiana.
No, we bought it from them. Louisiana
Yes,
Purchase.
but that's why that's what's called
I
parish.
thought we
too.
stole it with like bullets and stuff.
We did.
Yeah, that's why we
Kinda.
bought it.
And then we bought it for really cheap.
Here's a shiny nickel.
I got a shilling.
But no, I think that's where it
out.
came. I think that's where it came from. Why parish is named in Louisiana is from the French. Yeah.
So in Idaho, I'm assuming most states, there's still townships and ranges.
well, we have territories too, right?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Costa Rica or some shit.
So where we live used to be the capital of Idaho.
Yeah. Used to.
Used to be.
yeah,
but it was
then
when
they
it-
built roads.
No, it was when it was a
We hung too many people here for it to be still considered the.
killed too many.
I believe that.
Do you know how many Chinese hanging sites we have, like
Dude.
within a 50-mile radius of right
Oh
here?
yeah, a lot.
You know the top of Normal Hill, right over the top of the Blue Bridge?
Yeah.
They used to hang people up there and leave them hung up there as a warning to anyone entering
Really?
the town.
We did a Snake River jet boat.
Fuck
trip
yeah.
A few years
Hell
ago.
yeah.
And then there's one of the main stops is the Chinese hanging. Pierce, Idaho.
sounds
Yeah,
familiar.
yeah.
It's got the
Yeah.
Chinese
The hanging tree. The hanging tree. Yeah.
We were on a motorcycle ride.
No,
I don't
you
know,
weren't.
a lot of years ago, and then there's a Chinese.
The fuck you
It was
were.
a mining camp. The Chinese cemetery. They exhumed the graves to make sure they didn't have any gold buried with them. We were not nice people to the Chinese, and they built our railroads.
I think we ought to
Dude,
start that
Mitch
shit
would be
back
a
up.
boring fucking history teacher.
We got to start
I
that
could
shit.
spice it up.
We got to do that shit some more. Start it back up because there's people from
Hanging Chinese or just people?
just people because
You ever
there's
seen-
fucking Indiana, Rhode Island, Maine,
Yeah.
fuck California, fucking you name them. They're fucking here right now.
If I was in charge of hanging, I'd build like 100-foot like platform for hanging them, with like
So their head
92
just
feet
fucking
of
rips
rope. Yeah,
off?
so it's just like
Fuck yeah.
100-foot platform, 95-foot rope.
I would.
That's what he said.
that way their
I didn't
legs
hear that.
break right before the leg
Volume.
neck snaps.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I'd rather do like a really wide platform and like one rope to one leg and one rope to the other leg, so maybe it fucking rips them in
Dude,
half.
could you imagine if that was back? I mean, there'd be a lot more citizens obeying the law.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Holy
No more
fuck.
of these 6-time felons out
Dude,
on parole.
could you imagine like was it India or Iraq or Afghanistan or whatever?
They're all the
You
same
could get
shit,
stuck stealing a fucking loaf of bread, you get your fucking hand chopped off.
We could play Hangman's Roulette, where like 6 people are all up there, and you had 6 levers. Oh, it's number 4. wasn't the right guy. Play again.
Dude, that'd be fucked
If you're just
up.
gonna hang 6 people every time.
What was
Sorry.
the last state that had death penalty by fucking gun?
One state just opened it back up because they can't get the drugs for lethal injection. I don't remember which one it was, but it was just in the news.
I thought
but
it was
they're-
Nevada, but I could be wrong.
See, Idaho had lethal injection and firing squad. I don't know if they ever outlawed the firing squad, but
So I was told in the firing squad that you got like 10 guys and only 2 guys had a bullet.
Could you imagine if Mitch was the...
The rest had blanks.
Yep.
So you're the person that's pulling the trigger doesn't have that.
I'd bring my own gun.
I was gonna say, could you imagine if Mitch was in charge of that? Watching his fucking bullets be like... Boom. Boom.
Hit the poor bastard.
Hold on.
How did we all miss?
Wait there. We'll be right back.
Mitch just kills the guys not with his bullets, but they're so stressed out after like 50 rounds of not getting hit, they're finally just heart gives out and they die.
You tell her, like, guys, listen. You have to aim high and to the left.
On the first shot.
On the first shot, right?
Hold on, wait,
Second
no.
shot.
You high and to the right, you go left.
We might get him.
Eventually, they just strap on the bayonets.
I was watching something the other day, and this dude was talking about how this guy and his wife were wanting to go bungee jumping, and then fucking they like made a trip, canceled it, made a trip, canceled it, and then like made a trip, and then finally like, yeah, we're gonna go this time, and then so they went, and there was like this huge hike into the jungle, and then I guess like they had to wait like 40 minutes or whatever, and they were getting like anxiety and shit about like jumping, and then I guess they were like standing like, I think it was one on, like on opposite sides of this dude, because they were both supposed to go at the same time, but then they couldn't or whatever, and then he's like, all right, you go, and then fucking she jumped, but she wasn't hooked up. And, and there's an actual video you can watch this fucking chick jump off the bridge and fucking splat on the ground, and then but they said that the autopsy report said she actually had a heart attack before she hit the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, probably.
fuck,
didn't
I
die.
believe that.
Yeah.
That's what I.
She's probably like, oh fuck, right as she jumped. Oh no.
Yeah. But you ever see the one girl, I think it was the bungee cord snap, I'm pretty sure it was a woman. Bungee cord snapped and it was like they were bungeeing into a river with like full of crocodiles. And the fucker snapped.
Why?
And then she fucking made it out.
Really?
She swam out fucking, yeah. Can you fucking believe that shit?
Have you ever seen the ones where they bungee jump and when they on the rebound, the rope gets caught around their neck and then they bounce again?
They perish.
I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe. That would hurt.
If it gets around the neck. Dude, that would suck.
Yeah.
You guys know Mike Wazowski,
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Fuck
he's
yeah,
funny.
I know
From,
Mike Wazowski.
Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
He just called me last night.
Yeah.
Wazowski.
I watched that movie so many times.
I've never seen it.
My kid likes it.
Does Mike, does he blink or does he wink?
Oh, that's a good one.
What movie is it?
What do most
Monsters
one-eyed
Inc.
monsters
The
do?
green guy with one eye.
I've never
I've
seen
only
it.
seen him spit.
Jesus.
He only has one eye, so
Yeah.
I mean,
We interrupt this groundbreaking Mitch story for literally anything else.
You're gonna wear that button out.
It is looking a little discolored.
So we know what Mitch named his.
At least you're gonna know exactly which one.
Right.
There's no guessing.
he does
What's that? I've never seen
know it.
it. What?
He knows which button.
Oh yeah.
He didn't even look before he sat down. when he
Dude,
pushed
They're
it.
all just
that
programmed to
fucking
that.
open-minded president's video. Jesus.
That was terrible.
Did you watch that one?
What's that?
It was talking about here's the most open-minded presidents in history, and it was like the presidents that were shot in the head. Like, what the fuck? I was like Abraham Lincoln. I was like, okay, maybe that makes sense. And then it was like JFK, and I'm like, fuck.
Hey, I just shared it. I didn't create it.
Did you guys see the one where like the guy's like put on his surgical gloves? He's like, "Hi," or he goes, "Okay, Dave, first prostate exam."
Try not to get a boner.
Try not to get a boner. The guy goes, "What do you mean? My name's Steve." He goes, "I know, I'm Dave." I'm like, oh, dude, I lost so.
Who the fuck is outside?
I keep going up down the street.
I'm not starting
that's
my
a neighbor.
pig. My keys are out of my pocket.
That sounded too nice to be a dog.
I was gonna say they must have a lot of money.
Sounds like it's choking.
Oh, that's a Duramax.
You guys ever pee in the pool?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
all the time.
Like when you're swimming or just peeing in the pool when you're not in it.
I feel guilty about peeing in my own the most.
The kids are all like doing the dolphin thing. Like, you're nasty.
It's the little things.
Yeah.
I got a buddy.
Gotta get him back
I got a
somehow.
buddy. He's got a nice pool, and we fuck go down there in summertime swim or whatever. And he's got a float cooler, and you sit there and drink. And I like him and his wife are like, then you start rounding one, and then you're like whatever, you know. Finally get up to like 4, and I'm like, what the fuck? Because they're like 30 minutes apart, you know, like. And all of a sudden she'd go 2, and then he'd go 3, and then she'd go 5 or whatever. And I'm like, the fuck are you guys doing? Oh, we're just counting how many times we're peeing in the pool. And it's their pool. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And he goes, that's what the chlorine's for, bro. I'm like,
That's why
That is pretty funny.
I know.
that's
I was
why-
like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
I was just gonna ask. So, would you rather have somebody pee in the pool, or like while in it, or pee in the pool while out of it? I mean, it's all the same, but it seems
is.
worse if you're standing outside the pool peeing in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's all the same pee.
So when my kids were
Did you go on the
younger,
rainbow?
we've always had like the cheap inflatable kiddie pools for the kids in the summers, and I was outside doing something. Kids are playing the pool, and my daughter yells, "Dad, brother's peeing in the pool." It's like, well, how do you know? Like, his pants are down. And he's standing outside and peeing in the pool.
Yeah, that's
And he was like 2 or 3 years old.
The whole point of peeing in the pool is because you're too lazy to get out. This motherfucker got out, pulled his pants down, and still peed in the pool.
And so, okay, my son's 4 years old. And so when he was potty training, my daughter would come running in the house. "Dad, he pooped in the yard." What? I'd ask him, "Hey, did you poop in the yard?" Like, well, yeah, Macy does. Macy's our dog.
good for him.
Yeah, I mean,
Bring that shit back to natural.
and you know,
dude.
like, for a kid that age, how do you explain to them, well, it's okay for the dog to poop in the yard, but you have to use the toilet?
So he is your
Just like
son.
that.
Oh, he's my son. And so
That's exactly how you explain it. It's not that hard.
we got new neighbors right around this time, and our back fence is it's a shitty chain link fence. It looks like a tree's been dropped on it in a couple different places. Not by me.
I'm sure it
Bullshit.
wasn't.
No, I actually got my tree in the yard and I fell it. But he started pooping behind their playhouse on the fence line. And so we were just banking on getting a new privacy fence put in with him doing that.
Fuck yeah.
You know, too.
you-
You'd be the neighbor, and just coincidentally always be walking into the kitchen or something. You look out the window and catch them like mid shit. Like, God damn it!
You ever? I mean, you're
How much
telling me
these kids shit?
if you had enough money and you bought a fucking
Obviously feed
spread
these
of
kids.
property, you wouldn't go out there and take a shit somewhere? Fuck yeah, I would.
I would have
Do I have a
maybe,
roll of
but-
toilet paper on the side of me? I'm not gonna fucking scooter.
Why-
Yeah, I don't.
I'd mark my territory.
I think I would have shitter spots out there, but not like just shitting in the lawn. It'd have like a fucking portable shitter or something. Like, you got 5 acres of land. Like, yeah, I'm not driving back 5 acres fucking just to do the thing.
You're in the garden just.
I'd walk back 5 acres just to do the thing. I'm not a
It's your
fucking.
private shitter.
I'm not an outdoor shitter unless it's a fucking dire straight emergency.
I mean, like, I'm not a city boy by any means.
So-
I like to have a seat to sit on when I'm pooping.
I
I
feel
mean,
like
yeah, I've sat on a log in dire straits, but I try making it back to a seat at least, like outhouses, porta potties, stuff like that.
I
doesn't
come
bother
back
me,
from
but-
hunting camp, I'm missing my sleeves and shit. My wife's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" And I no toilet paper, babe. If I could cut my hunting knife though, if I cut my sleeves off and use this.
You know, it still goes through that, right?
But have you ever wiped?
Smell your finger next time.
Have you ever wiped with flannel though?
Huh?
Have you ever wiped with flannel?
No.
Like a flannel shirt?
Oh, so
See, I would do
missing out. You're
flannel
missing out.
over a regular T-shirt. I mean, look how airy. Look,
Yeah.
you can see through it.
Well, you can fold
Guess
it up. You cut the whole sleeve off. You can fold it up. It's
I,
not
uh,
like you're using just that one little fucking
I-
fabric.
Are you only a one wiper?
Oh no. I'm usually when I come back like that, I'm usually missing my sleeves and a sock.
Come back in a belly shirt.
And you know that's the one too where it's like you wipe 10 times and each one's still got the same amount of shit on. You're like, what the fuck? Seriously?
Wiping
a marker.
Where is this coming from? It's like when you get a tube of silicone and you squeeze it once, you know, and then it's coming out and then it just keeps coming out. You're like, come on, dude. Like, I even took the pressure off of this thing and it's still just like spooging out. Like, is that what my butthole's doing right now?
Dude, I was at hunting camp and we decided we pulled our camper and we're at home and my dad's like, "Yeah, I got this one spot. We'll fucking try to hunt real quick for like a deer or whatever." I'm like, "All right." So he fucking dropped me off and he was supposed to pick me up at the bottom. Well, I fucking start hiking down through there and I could see the camper. I'm like, all right. Well, the shit comes on and I'm like, whew. You know, I have no toilet paper, nothing. I'm like, well, I fucking see the camper. I can make it. And I'm like fucking hustling to get to this camper. And dude, like, literally, I'm on, cause where we stopped is Blacktop Road. Like it's fucking yellow line in the middle of the road and everything. I could fucking almost touch the camper. I'm like, that's it. It's over.
I lost.
Pull it down and I shit right in the middle of that fucking road. Blacktop Road. I couldn't do it. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I'll just break the pressure. And then I did the crab walk to the camper to get in there to get toilet paper. I'm like, you fuck. Almost made it. God damn it.
I think I maybe told the story, but when we were kids, we used to go out shooting, just, you know, kids, 22, shooting, whatever. And one of our friends had a pooping shirt. We'd start out, you know, around this time of year, you know, full flannel shirt. And then as time progressed into the summer, it finally turned into a handkerchief. Because it was a pooping shirt. Like every time, he was one of those guys that every time he went out, I got to poop. He'd go take a dump and his sleeve would be shorter.
Yeah.
And so throughout the year, it, like, you know, come like June, he had like a sleeveless flannel. Then August, it was a belly shirt. And then eventually it was just a fucking his last poop handkerchief.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That works perfect because
Oh, yeah.
the further through the summer it gets, the hotter it is.
And like the first year that he did that, I was like, I think this is gonna work. You know, in August, he's just got a
Is that why
sleeveless
all the loggers have their pant legs cut off?
That's why I do. That and I'm too embarrassed to buy a shorter jean than a 30-inch inside.
No, those loggers, they have their pants are all cut off. But the reason why they cut them off so when they're hooking, the sticks don't go up in the pants, and then you know what I mean, like so they don't trip all over when they're hooking. That's why That's why loggers have their pants cut off up high.
I never paid attention.
Yeah, well, now you will.
That's where the term hook and choker.
I don't really see much too many loggers.
That's all my whole family was.
I've never heard that either.
We should probably do a douche of the week.
Yeah, probably.
The same old for me, just because he's been pissing me off every morning, grinding dumpsters, and then getting on a truck.
Yeah.
The resident squaw actually's been pretty decent this week. I can't cast a vote for him.
Oh, actually, no. I would go for the normal for douche of the week, Cartman. So Friday, when I was in Lapway, I backed into a tree branch and I didn't realize I was doing it at the time, but those three lights that are on top of the back of the truck, it like hit the bracket and broke it and bent
Fuck
it
those
up.
lights.
Apparently.
But I didn't know I hit it. Well, when I was backing up, I was just coming to a stop, and then I felt I hit something, and I was like, what the hell? Because I know I didn't see anything in the mirrors or camera, and I started pulling forward, and I could see the tree branch moving, and I was like, oh. So it was higher than my camera, so I didn't see it in the camera. And that's fine. So anyways, the end of the day, we're heading back to the shop, and Cartman's right behind me, and he's trying to call me. And I was like, okay, must be something wrong with my truck, no biggie. So I'll just get out and find it on my post trip. So I get out, and I'm doing my post trip, and I look up and see it, doing the thing. Well, he had parked, and he ran right in to tell the boss that I broke that on the truck, just
Do you see that? You see
come
that?
snitch me out. So then I come in, and I tell him, like, hey, I ran into a tree and broke that. And he's like, yeah, Cartman just came in and snitched on you. Like,
Does he say
did.
Cartman too?
Huh?
Does he say Cartman?
No.
No, he should.
He says
It's
brown
probably
ammo.
worse. It's probably worse what he says.
Our fat beaner.
Fat ass. Anyways, yeah, so he ratted me out for that even though I told it anyway, because I'm not trying to hide my shit.
I got another one too. Brad.
No.
What did Brad do?
He just hates being nominated.
I'll nominate Brad.
What did he do?
Same reason.
Were you mad at him on Tuesday?
No, I wasn't mad at him.
You acted pissed off on Tuesday.
I just wasn't in a good mood. I don't know what my deal was.
Balls.
But Tuesday I did. Which one you want? This
I
one?
don't care.
Well, I want this.
I want
I
want half that and half the salty dog balls. Robert.
I came in on
Sure.
Tuesday, and I started my truck and everything, and he was already sitting in there, and I go in there, and he goes, "You check your oil?" I go, "There's oil in it." Sure.
You want a half and
You know,
half, or
Being funny, he
No,
goes,
well, yeah.
actually
I'll-
we're probably gonna have to do half and
Yeah,
half.
that's fine.
I think that's going to be a good mixture.
I think so.
Okay, back to you, Corey.
Anyways, he goes, "Oh, I had to add 2 gallons of it yesterday." I go, "Well, it's got oil in it." And
And then
yeah,
So
exactly.
the week I trained.
Not
with
really
him,
a good reason, but
Like the week I trained with him. So why did I get why did I get douche of the week? I was like, I don't know, man. I missed. So that's why I'm nominating him.
no, I just wasn't in a good mood, and I knew that
I thought you were
Steve
still.
was gonna want my help, and
I thought you were
call
still
me
mad
and
at
do
me.
that. No,
I'm mad at you.
I am too,
me?
Jay.
Oh, at Jay, yeah. Okay.
Why?
I don't know.
Just reasons.
Did you go pick up that box, that full box?
Yeah, he had the lid all fucking shut tight. He must have. Sean must have called or something because I sent Sean the text message. Oh,
So we're down to Jay and the brown hippopotamus. It sounds like.
Yeah, brown hippopotamus it is.
what is that?
Deal.
Oh,
Fuck that.
I gotcha.
For all the reasons, and then for being a snitch ass bitch.
No, that's the word. Honestly, though, just the irritating being there at 6 o'clock grinding dumpsters and then getting on a truck. Fuck him. But the minute the snitches get stitches.
Yeah.
And douche of the week.
Dude, and then I was trying to flip him a bunch of shit Monday about it.
He didn't give a shit.
I know. Well, I don't even think he got it.
No, I don't think
He's
so.
a fucking idiot.
Dude, we totally need douche of the week stickers.
Yes.
I'll put one of those on his truck.
Magnet.
be
All right,
Magnets.
I'll make one up. I'll design one up, and then
Yeah.
you can have
I
it
think
made.
a magnet, then we just rotate through the yard in the mornings and whose rig gets the magnet for the week.
I think we should, I think we should make a metal sign. I'll fucking weld it to his tailgate. If we start making money, we'll go buy a fucking black tailgate that matches his truck. We'll take his off, and we'll make a douche of the fucking year
You know what?
metal sign, and I'll weld that
do it
shit.
anyway.
A fucking tailgate can't be that much from a junkyard.
Well, and
Okay,
then like
somebody
that-
wants to find one.
that
I'm
vintage
definitely
tailgate,
willing to go
$500
into it
tops,
for
right?
a fucking prank.
Right.
You willing to go in on a
Yeah, but
tailgate
you
if it's
can't.
cheap?
You
Well,
enough?
here's
can't
his
yeah,
paper.
but you can't do it at work. We're already warned that we can't fuck with other people's property at work.
They didn't tell me
Well,
anything.
we wouldn't be fucking with his property. We'd be fucking with our property.
Yeah.
His tailgate will be perfectly okay.
Are we both googling 2000?
Just put his tailgate back in
Is
his
it
truck.
no 08?
Well, I know my 05 that tailgate was like $400. No, it wasn't painted. That was just.
It doesn't even have to be painted if we're swapping it.
Yeah,
though.
fuck
Oh, I'll fucking paint it gloss black.
$169.
So if anyone wants to donate to this cause,
Actually, I've got another donation to hit everyone up with here in a minute.
Oh, hinge
so.
handle.
Here we
keep
go.
that in mind.
All right, so here we go. Douche of the week.
Well, after some mildly retarded reasoning, I do believe we have found our douche of the week.
Oh,
Bottoms
Miss
up,
Corey. Here we go.
bitches.
ooh, that wasn't bad.
That wasn't bad at all, actually.
Corey, fun facts.
Fun facts.
Now.
Got him.
Oh, you have fun facts?
Fuck yeah, I got
I
fun
didn't really
facts.
want-
Corey's fun facts.
Fine.
Jesus.
That's
okay.
actually really
I'm
smooth.
good.
That's good.
Wasn't
That
bad.
was good.
You gonna click the button or what?
Yep.
Click it.
Oh, wrong button. Hold on. We're almost there.
Corey's fun facts.
These fun facts. There are facts and they're fun.
Jesus Christ.
I had one I wanted to do and then I totally fucking lost it.
Fun fact for you. Prisoners on death row are given a physical before their sentence is carried out to make sure they are fit enough to die.
Yep. I bet I don't doubt that one bit.
Horseshit.
Of course we would have rules
Yeah.
that fucking idiotic in place.
Yeah. I wouldn't doubt that one bit.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Well, before you die, we need to make sure you're healthy enough
Yeah.
to die. What the fuck? I don't care. If you're on your fucking deathbed, what are you gonna do? Heal the motherfucker and then kill him? Like,
Well,
what kind of
your
stupid
cancer.
waste of fucking money is
Make
that?
sure they don't have a brain aneurysm, and then that way when the shot goes up, it doesn't like burst, and then they die that way.
Yeah.
Who the fuck cares?
Right.
I don't remember how many years ago it was. It was back when hanging was still a death penalty in the States. And the guy was on death row, so he intentionally got so fat that he'd be decapitated by hanging. And if you are too fat to...
Actually, I've heard of that before.
If you're so fat that you'll get decapitated and not your neck break, I think is how it was, they wouldn't hang you. So he intentionally got so fat they couldn't hang him. So he...
So they just shot him?
No, he was just a life sentence after that, I guess.
No, see, that's where we need the Mythbusters here to create a device where he
The one
stands
guy
on
died.
the ground and it just goes.
The one
Yeah, but
Mythbusters
instead of
died.
using dummies, use death row inmates.
There we go.
Yeah, fuck
Yep.
yeah. Especially the pedophile
Research.
Yeah.
Deal.
Fucking start dropping them from the ceilings.
You
Fuck
have
it.
to use... I mean, if you're doing a
you
scientific
imagine-
experiment, you have to have it exact.
Could you
You
imagine
can't
living
use
back in the
prosthetic
time and just
or
going
pigs or whatever.
hanging day and just going out in the fucking city hall, fucking just watching people just getting dropped? Wouldn't that be fucking wild?
Okay,
Holy
I've got a
shit.
fun fact. It's just part of this kind of. The last...
Hold on. Mitch's fucking fun fact.
So the last public guillotine execution happened after the first Star Wars video or film went to theaters. It was like in the 70s, I think.
That's
in
cool.
France. I don't have notes, but
Wow, you
like
should get notes before you bring it.
Well, no, this just made me think of this.
So it's fun fact-ish.
Yeah, but I mean, but I remember reading.
Somewhere between, you know.
See,
this
I
and-
have notes.
Well, I don't know when Star Wars came
Mine
out, but it came
mine are
out.
real.
It might have been when he wrote it in
1974.
So it would have happened in
1950s,
74,
and then actually
75-ish.
filmed it in 1970s.
That's not a fact.
But it happened after the first Star Wars film was in theaters. And
What did the Star Wars have to do with it?
That's just what I remember.
That's your
reading.
reference point?
That's my reference point.
Okay.
It's like I have to pee at mile marker 19. That's my reference point. I don't know where I'm going.
You have to pee after 19 miles?
Well, no.
Dude, I bet you're annoying on a fucking road trip.
He's
My-
annoying
my-
on the
honestly-
podcast.
I
Honestly-
anymore.
Honestly, I don't know how my wife does it, but like literally, I can make it from here to Grangeville without peeing. But as soon as I pee at that gas station, like we're going to Boise, it's fucking every like 20 miles, man. I gotta like, cause I'm drinking the whole way, and it's like, fuck. I know exactly where every gas or every little rest stop is, and all that. Oh, mile marker 222, babe.
I hate using public restrooms. I will make it to wherever we're going before I go to the bathroom.
Oh, I'll piss alongside the road before I go into a podunk gas station.
Peeing doesn't
bathroom.
bug me in public restrooms.
No, not too
No,
bad.
yeah. That's what
Take
I'm
a
saying.
Normally,
shit.
though,
I'll
I
shit
do.
my pants for it. God.
The thing you're talking about, Mitch, isn't that the one where all the people came out and were like fucking rubbing themselves in the dude's blood and shit?
It could be because I remember after that when they quit doing it publicly
Yeah.
because it turned
they-
into such because by that time, you know,
they brought him out of like the prison thing and then beheaded him and then took him back in and everybody was taking pictures and rubbing themselves
because
off.
this is
Hey, you know what?
beginning
It's
of
a
the
serial killer. Fuck him.
cameras, video cameras, all of this shit.
Send that
so-
motherfucker to his maker. Fuck it, dude. Well, it's going to be down
I say
below.
death penalty. People receive the
Go and
death
get
penalty.
religion.
They walk out of the courtroom and game over.
I think the death penalty should be related to whatever crime you were. So, like, if you raped
Eye for an
someone,
eye.
you should get fucking
Raped to death?
raped by a fucking machine that just.
Yeah.
A Sibian machine.
Yeah. You
Not
kill-
some pussy
No,
ass
just
sawzall
like
dildo
some
on it.
kind of like, you know, big ass like steel dildo thing on like a train arm or something.
No.
That just like they just keep increasing the pressure, and it's just like, you know, sometimes it misses, fucking breaks your tailbone, your jams your spine up into your fucking neck.
You know the exhaust tubing
That's
spreaders?
Huh?
The exhaust tubing spreaders?
No lube. No lube.
Right.
fuck
Just
no.
fucking dry as shit.
Right? Yeah, that first one is
We're not
just
making
like
this pleasurable.
All of these need to happen like on the coast. with
tapered the
salt
wrong
water.
way.
All these need to happen on the coast where it's real salty, and the equipment used to kill them is left outside in the salty
Jesus
air.
Christ, we're getting deep now.
Good lord, dude.
Some rusty
Look,
shit.
You're fucking sick
Look,
fuck.
a rapist or a child molester? Yeah, do whatever you fucking want to
Yeah.
them.
All right,
kids
what do you
rape
got?
them.
What do you got next, Corey?
Mortgage comes from a French word meaning death contract.
That makes sense.
Oh, that
Yeah.
fucking does make sense.
I agree.
Like, yeah.
You know what I love? I love like, okay, so say you get a mortgage, right? And it's like 2.3% APR. If you were to say 2.3% of the house, like that should be what you pay for interest. But no, it's like 2.3% of the amount owed every fucking year, you know?
Yeah.
Like
I don't know if mortgage is the same, but at some point they changed all the loans to daily interest. It's not your monthly, it's not your yearly. The math is they make more money now because it's like
Well, I just refinanced it, and the guy clearly said monthly interest rate.
well that's why I
He
said I
didn't
don't
say
know about
daily.
but assuming maybe if you go somewhere and you get a shitty mortgage, you could probably still pay daily.
So when we
'Cause I know like interest loans and like my camper loan is I didn't know it, but they're daily interest. So when I went and I got my camper, I was all irritated as fuck, and because I redid the thing, and so I just picked it up, and it was like 14% when it was supposed to be like 4%. And I was like, whatever, I'll just redo it when I got back. And then I did the math, and I was like, monthly, that's not that bad. And then I was like $280 a month or $230 a month payment was like $140
Yeah,
in
you gotta look into that
interest
shit.
because of the daily interest. And
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? And so I went to the bank and like refinanced the shit. She's like, yeah, everything is pretty much daily now.
Yeah.
Like,
Isn't that ridiculous?
the
I was
fuck?
looking at my house. It's like $1,000 a month, right?
Yeah.
Only like, I don't even know if it's $200 goes to
The payment.
principal.
Yeah.
$200 a month.
And then the rest of it,
the rest of
goes
it's
with interest, yeah.
bullshit.
So that's why when we refinanced ours, we did a 15-year loan. Mm-hmm. And then that way, fuck him, you're saving. The guy was giving us the stats on a 30-year compared to 15-year, and it was fucking ungodly amount of money
Right.
you're saving on interest rate.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I know some people that they were I'm not gonna say, but they were tax rich because they never have money,
Oh, I got you.
and then 30 days later they're broke. Well, together they had about I think like $17,000 or something like that, and they only put $1,000 down on this 2-year-old car, this Jeep, like a $30,000 Jeep, and I guess their payment for the next 7 years is like insurance and shit in there. It's like $900 a month with the insurance and the payment and like
Good
gas
God.
and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
See,
this
like
is absurd.
Holy
those
crap.
people that don't have much money like that but get a shit ton back in taxes. I don't know why you don't take that money and divide it up by 12 and then use that as your extra supplemental money per month.
Yeah.
You know, like actually live in that instead of just blowing 17 grand on fucking tattoos and fucking
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all
you
at
know,
once.
a giant big screen TV.
How bad is it when you go to Costco, or not Costco, but
Walmart.
yeah, Walmart or
Rosar's.
whatever, and you
URM.
look over and they're they're packing like 3 carts full of food,
Yeah.
right? And then they got the last cart's full of like fucking Budweiser beer and fucking like electronics and shit like that. And then they're like fucking, you can see them pull out the what is it?
EBT.
Yeah, the first
card or
2
whatever.
cards
And then
are
if I could
EBT.
swipe, and then he pulls out his fucking debit card and swipes it for the very end, and you're just like, especially now with tax season, you see it a lot, and I'm like, you motherfuckers, man.
It's
You know, but I don't have a problem with somebody that's struggling and needs the fucking help. I don't have a problem
Problem
with
is,
that.
none of them are really. They're fucking doing better than any of us are.
Their tax returns are fucking huge.
Yeah.
Fucking, let's
It's not
pop out
a
another
tax
fucking
return.
kid.
It's just a fucking bonus for being poor. It's
Yeah,
a poor
and-
bonus.
And the COVID bullshit's even more better because, you know, I'm not trying to throw you under, but you have 2 kids, you get extra money
Oh,
a
yeah.
month for
Well,
your,
yeah.
Those COVID
with the
checks were
COVID with the
amazing
COVID
with 2
money.
kids.
But he's no, that's fine. He's working.
Yeah.
Well, no, I get. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to throw them under the bus, but
It was
I
pretty
mean-
cool. I'm pretty sure when they were sending those out, though, they limited it to 3 kids. So even if you had 10 kids, you only
oh,
get.
okay.
I don't
For
think
3.
so.
That's what I thought I heard.
Poor
that.
Mark.
Shit, his kids are almost old, up and gone now. But,
Yeah.
Well, going back to Josh's thing about splitting up your tax refund over 12 months, there's an article or a blog I was reading a few years ago, and this gal is same point that we're trying to make. She broke up her refund over 12 months, and it paid her rent. She was renting, you know, but 12 months, that was her rent for the year.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was single, I'd like to waste a lot of money, but I would take my tax refund. I would buy one expensive thing, not like $10,000 thing, but
Oh.
let's say $1,000 or $1,500 gun or something. The rest of it went to pickup and camper payments.
Right. I get wanting it. It's super nice to get a bunch of money, and
Yeah.
you know, where throughout the year you may not get to. You know, you may be like fucking tight as fuck and not be able to buy anything. But why not, like, if you spread that out over 12 months, then maybe you can live comfortably the
Yeah.
whole year. You know.
Well, they're gonna be
And not
ahead
have to be at
anyways.
the grocery store being like, oh, we can't get that this month. You
We're
know,
not getting
like,
craft. We're getting
Dude, me and my wife are like that.
90% of the people that I know
Western
that
family,
that do that
you know.
though, they buy all this shit within like the first month or 2, and then the 3rd month they're selling it off for half what they bought it
Yeah.
for, and it's
Yeah.
like you're fucking behind anyways. Like
Yeah.
you might as well fucking pay your rent for the next 2 years.
And then something I've noticed working here is after Black Friday and then beginning of the year after tax
Oh, yeah.
returns,
Yep.
there's TVs in the dumpsters. There's fucking
Dude,
Tons of
shit in
stuff,
the
yeah.
dumpsters
Oh,
that
yeah.
they've upgraded.
my cousin lived in Alaska, and I guess the
Oil check.
Yeah, oil check.
Yeah.
And he said when they host those oil checks, like when they give them to each once you're born, you get an oil check. And when as the family grows, more money to the family, right? And he said, dude, he goes, it is fucking nuts. Like when that oil check comes, is like the Costco's and shit. You can't even hardly get into the fucking Costco. Everything's off the walls. They're going in. They're just fucking buying everything.
Well, and I heard that the
And I'm
oil
like,
checks are under
holy
$1,000
fuck.
anymore.
Yeah, I don't know what they are.
I heard that
but-
they're like.
But you got a family of
700
5.
bucks.
You
Yeah,
got a
that's
family of
true, I
5.
guess. Yeah.
But I don't know how that works. I don't know if the kid doesn't get it until after 18. I don't know. How that
I wonder if
works.
it's like the stimulus
So-
checks now. It's like where Corey and I got 4. What were these? $1,600. Well, I don't remember how much they were. 1,200.
12.
So we got 4 of them per household because we have 2 kids, 2 adults.
You're welcome, guys.
I mean, but hey, luckily though, we're at like what 8.9% inflation this year after these checks.
right? Yeah.
We got a 5%.
Worked out
raise
pretty
at work.
slick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Free
Weird.
money.
Sorry, go.
Let's print some more of that shit so I can put diesel in my pickup.
I know, I'm so tired of going to Walmart, filling up one fucking cart, and it's like 400 something bucks.
Dude.
Like
But
Jesus.
fucking
you don't
nuts,
want to get
dude.
bags because they charge you 11 cents per bag now too.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
So you gotta
It's
take.
eight.
So you gotta take
Come
the
on.
Suburban.
Fucking
fill the
that
whole back of the
Washington. You gotta love
Suburban.
Washington State.
Yeah,
Fuck
Corey,
yeah.
fuck
dude.
you.
Honestly,
I
the
go,
bags
fuck
are
you
pretty
and your
nice. I
gun.
just pay the.
Actually, they're really nice.
Actually, the
bags
bags
now.
that you
Who's
have to
that?
buy, they are reusable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been seeing people using them as garbage bags, and they don't break like the hefty bags
Yeah.
in the fucking yard waste cans.
Dude, the Wanko bags are the worst. Those bags rip by just looking at them.
Do
I'm
they?
like, they're cheap as fuck.
Yeah, don't
Those
use them
bags.
as a condom.
Okay.
Like you've ever used one as a condom.
Nope, never used a condom.
Yeah, to say Winco's been around for 10 years, I don't think you've used one.
Hey,
Your
just do
penis.
the math. I've had sex twice. How many kids do I have? So I've never used
We
one.
can make the
Have you ever done a paternity test? Do either of your kids chew? Or either of them bald?
They're both alcoholics.
Do either of them look like they have a touch of the downs?
Both. Very touchy.
Both of his kids
Like-
look like our fucking cartoon characters for
Like-
our straight
like
garbage.
not a touch. Have you ever seen somebody get hit in the head with a baseball bat? That's what they look like with the downs. Way more than a touch.
Yeah, they definitely don't look like your wife.
No. X.
That's why you're out.
No.
They do look like
Technically, you're still married.
they do look like Uncle Jerry though.
Anyways,
Okay,
next
Corey.
fun fact.
60% of people can't hold a 10-minute conversation without telling at least one lie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy. What was that now?
60% of people can't hold a 10-minute conversation without telling at least one lie.
I can't hold a 30
Yeah, I
second
don't doubt that one
conversation without
bit.
telling them, like,
You know how
I
easy that
honestly
is?
don't really.
I mean, did they consider like, I don't know, like telling a little fib to make the story better? Like, I mean, I guess you're still lying.
Yeah.
like is it a
This
lie?
must be from the FBI, though.
Is it like a lie or an exaggeration of truth?
It says
So,
lie.
I am really big on not exaggerating the truth because I don't want to be called out on it.
Yeah.
I have a huge fear of being called out on shit, so I really don't like to exaggerate shit.
It's
So
like
that-
when you go to the bar.
That's why I'm so boring.
It's like
So-
when you go to the bar and tell a woman you got a 4-inch penis. She's like, "Oh yeah, prove it," and it's like, "Oh, that's 2."
So that's honestly in high school. You trying to your buddy impress your buddies. You get caught on that one lie,
Yeah.
and it's fucking embarrassing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
So
after that,
I really
I'm like,
don't.
just-
I try not
You know.
to. I mean, like I lie a lot.
And
The only
honestly, dude, I
do.
lie to the ex-wives and the wife. I'd like be like, "Hey, babe, I only had 4 beers."
You made it 8
Not-
seconds into the conversation.
Not 14 beers. I only had 4.
It was 4 fucking growlers.
I didn't,
and
add
still
a,
4
I didn't add a
beers.
1 on that motherfucker, but it was only 4. But yeah, shit like that's a little bit different.
Like,
but you know what I mean? But yeah.
If I had some,
It is amazing, you
And-
talk to people and you can catch them in lies. It's
Yeah.
kind of funny.
Well,
and,
like-
and when
why-
your wife,
like the
when your
brown
wife
hippo.
comes out, she goes, "Do I look fat in this one?" Oh.
yeah,
What are you gonna say?
yeah.
They're like, "Baby, you look good. Let's go out." You're like, "God damn."
Like-
So your
that's
butt's
right."
too big. Put a different one on. Everybody's gonna be looking at your trunk.
I've had.
I'm gonna be trying to sit on
Robert's probably the only one that wouldn't lie in this situation.
I've
No,
had
actually, I did used to sit on Ashley's ass. So
But I'm saying there's a little bit of give and take there, a little bit.
You know,
But
like
yeah.
I guess it would depend. Like I've had a lot of bizarre shit happen to me that I don't have to embellish. I mean,
Mitch's law.
Yeah, it's Mitch's law. Like that shit, that's true, but like, I lie a lot. It's like, hey, was that can out? No. The whole block wasn't. No. The whole
All right,
block wasn't
fucking
out.
Kelly.
Yeah, right.
I mean, like, there's some shit like I said, like I've had some bizarre shit happen to me. I know.
Like when that jackhammer didn't bounce and go through your foot, you just like put it on there and
Dude,
Tired of
God.
working.
I've got 3 witnesses. 2 witnesses. There's 3 of us in the van.
that's 3 to 2.
No, there's
Not
to-
one
two to
witness.
nine.
No,
It-
Two to
One
nine
of them
witnesses.
really only
It was
saw
a 3-man
Yeah.
crew.
And
so
that
I
was
got
him
2
that saw it.
witnesses on that one.
one was on his phone, the other was fucking taking a shit. So
Well, they were both fucking on heroin or
So-
something, probably.
you're probably over there with like lube in your hand and a fucking hard on, trying to like see how it worked when you're like trying to jerk off the fucking a jackhammer. Just
You pop that bit out and stick your dick in there where it's supposed to
Oh.
go.
You would.
I had a flashback today or yesterday.
I thought you were gonna say a flesh.
And so I'm coming out of an alley, making the corner, and I hear a jackhammer. It's like PTSD for me. It's like I hear this jackhammer. I'm like, fuck.
Dude, my old boss at Roto-Rooter, you know those little handheld jigsaws?
Yeah.
Or no, sawzalls? The mini sawzalls.
Oh,
Battery
yeah.
powered,
Hacksaw.
but electric.
That'll
right?
work for you.
You know, works like a sawzall.
2-stroke.
So, no.
I that's my
Anyways,
nickname.
they made a little adapter and put a dildo on it. And he like shows me his girlfriend's face afterwards, and it's just like, like, what about putting a fleshlight on the end of one?
I don't know.
You know?
Hi, I'm 2 Second Tom.
Hi, I'm 2 Second Tom. Nice to meet you, Tom. Hi, I'm 2 Second Tom.
Right.
I love that's fucking hilarious.
I'd love to get it down from 4 seconds to 2 seconds. Like,
Yeah, dude.
all right, sorry.
All right. You ready to get deep on this one?
Uh-oh.
You can't remember how much you have forgotten.
Oh,
Yeah, you can.
Shut up, Mitch.
dude, that's not a bad fucking
Think about that for a second.
I do.
Let that
I
know it's
actually
real okay
forget
to
a
run
lot
around.
of shit. So like,
You just know you've forgotten a lot.
Dude,
you
I
don't know exactly how much you've forgotten.
No. It's crazy, like, when you think about that, and, like, something reminds you of something from your past that
Yeah.
you've completely forgot about,
Right,
and
yeah,
you're,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
blown away. Like, you're just like,
How
holy
did I remember
shit.
that?
yeah,
How
like
did I
a
fucking
new
forget
story
about
or
that?
some shit from like 10 years ago. You're
Yeah.
like,
Or like,
that's the best story ever.
or like, you're like telling a story and you're like, fuck, I can't remember that name or whatever, or that movie or whatever. And like a month later, you just fucking driving down the road and you're like, fuck, that's it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
Oh, yeah.
oh, fuck. I wish I was calling the motherfucker. Hey, guess what? It was whatever movie or whatever. And they're like, huh?
What the fuck are you talking about?
When we were talking in the parking lot, you don't remember? They're like, dude,
I don't remember talking to you in the parking lot.
Yeah. And then 2 weeks later they call you. Yeah. Like,
what was that movie
talking
again? Fuck, I forgot.
I think I got like rolling brownouts in my memory.
Brown out.
It's like the memory's not completely gone, but it's really foggy. But then all of a sudden, the power comes back. I'm like, oh yeah, that's fucking.
So
I
great.
remember this now.
I'm still
Great,
trying to figure
great.
out where brownouts
Brownouts.
come from.
All I
my
can think of
underwear.
is shit.
Rolling brownouts.
I think I just.
Do you think
forget
that's maybe
everything.
why you're divorced? Is like your wife had washed the last pair of your shitty underwear? She was fucking tired of scraping it out. Like, she's like, nah,
it's
I'm
either
done.
got to be that,
Plus,
or
she
she's
wears
like,
tidy whities.
it's either got to be that, or she's like tired of picking the kids shit up behind the playhouse, and she's like, this is way too big to be the dog shit or either of the kids shit. Like, you need to quit shitting back here. And
Who's
he's like,
feeding the dog corn?
and that's why I'm
No.
done.
No, we always do when you crap behind the playhouse because my daughter always let us know after the fact because she watched it, telling him, "Don't do that. Don't do that. You can't do that. I'm gonna
You
tell
can
Mom."
deny it all you want.
You know
she
Mitch
ran
was back
inside
there
like,
too with
No,
his
Dad's
shirt
back
his
on.
there
wife started
shitting.
putting food coloring drops in his fucking beer. So he was shitting like fucking yellow and blue and green.
She's like, I got these goggles from O'Reilly's. I got the fucking the dye in them for your AC unit.
And she looks, and like every one of those ones that Mitch had blamed the kids on was actually dyed that color. She's like, motherfucker.
I didn't know we had a Saint Bernard.
Mitch has ingested so much of that dye. This is how he turned out.
He's all yellow. His fucking skin and shit's all yellow. Fucking dude, I'm easy there, fucking Big Bird.
I remember more than once scooping dog shit out of the yard and finding one that's like, that's not the dog.
What did I do last night?
Well, that was my first fear. Like, I don't remember crapping in the yard.
Did you
Right.
tell her?
And since there's no toilet paper in the yard, hence the shit-filled underwear.
See, I knew
He's just
that-
like, plop.
See, I knew
He's got
that-
he's got these what do you call it again? The shit shirts. He's
Yeah,
got these
pooping
shit
shirt.
shirts and they're like fucking sitting out there.
He's like, I'm not ruining a
See?
good
I
shirt.
told you the
around.
I told you the dogs are eating the fucking flannels.
All right, so we've been talking a lot about pooping shirts on the show today, listeners. Do not use the Straight Garbage podcast shirts as a pooping, or do, because you got to buy more.
Yeah.
The Straight Garbage podcast makes
It's
the
so
best pooping
soft your
shirt.
your ass will thank you.
This has got to be why his neighbor.
They are
like,
built.
He didn't have a neighbor for so long because he's like just fucking throwing chunks of shirt and shit over the fence.
Right? They're like, where did this piece of shit-filled shirt come from? Mitch is walking around out in the yard with like pieces of the shirt missing.
It's a sleeveless crop top mowing in the yard.
So cut up to a fucking shoulder.
They're like looking at the shirt, looking over at Mitch, like,
It's like, Mr. Wilson. Hello, neighbor.
So I'll be honest though, I knew that there was human shit in our yard for probably a month before my ex-wife did, because I wasn't sure if it was mine or the kids.
good God.
He just confirmed my story.
All right, so side note for you listeners, we're looking for donations to the podcast. We are, what we want to do is buy 6 dog shock collars that we're all going to.
Dude, I'm not doing it.
I don't know why you say we're wanting to, but we feel like
I'm
we
not
have
doing
to.
it. Just seriously, not with my blood pressure and shit, dude. I'll fucking stroke out right here.
No,
Motherfucker, I guarantee you mine's higher than yours.
it'll put you right into refib.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm telling you.
Anyways, so we're going to get 6
No, we're not.
6
We're getting-
dog shock collars.
getting
We're all
4.
going to wear them for a round of dog collar roulette every week, where randomly one person's going to get the shock.
I'll only do it because Jay doesn't want to do it.
I'm gonna do it because
It's fucking awesome.
That we used
It's
to
just
do,
a
and
fucking little shock, bitch.
No, it's not. You ever fucking seen those dogs?
We'll start it at
It
1.
ain't 120 AC.
it's not a fucking stun gun. Which
Oh, it's not
hurts,
even
too.
120? Shit, that
No.
ain't bad. I've been shocked by 120.
It's just more of like a
Hundreds of
scare
times.
you.
You can control the settings.
Okay, I need you to
Anyways,
do a wire.
I found 6 on the eBay for $120. So we're looking for donations. Go to straightgarbagepodcast.com.
Hey Rob, you get to pick the number.
Click on the donate link, and we'll let you. If you donate, we will let you pick which number to choose for a week.
Jay, I bet if you ask your dad how it feels, he'd be like, "You're a fucking pussy."
Oh, my dad. Shock doesn't bother my dad. That's fucking nuts, man. He'd walk up to an electric fence and grab it and be like, yep, it's working. How the fuck do you do that?
So there's a
It's
trick.
mind over matter, Jay.
There's a trick with electric fences though. If you just brush it, it gets you good. But if you grab onto it, it's more of just like a surge.
I'm pretty sure it's how close your nuts are together. Like,
I got
fucking
talked in when I was a
sparking down
kid to
there.
piss on one of those. God damn, that hurt.
I peed on one of those when I was like 6.
Yeah, that's about
I
how
held
old
a
I was.
worm on one once.
You did what?
Once,
Held
just
a worm
once.
on it once. Yeah, the electricity went through the worm and got me.
Wait. Was it your worm that you put on the electric fence, or was it a
Dude,
worm?
my cousin talked me.
Now
out.
we're back
saying?
to
Your
Mitch
wiener.
wanting to look at a wiener.
Just
Fucking
Corey's.
stupid.
Look at him.
And I
Do you
just
not want to see his wiener? Look at him. Look
Just
at Josh.
Corey's and
Josh.
Tommy Lee's and
No, I've seen Tommy Lee's. I
John
watched him steer
Cena.
the boat.
John Cena.
I bet he's packing.
John Cena's like, you can't see my penis. Mitch is like, hold my beer. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Straight Garbage Podcast. We shall see you next week.
See ya.
well, we'll drop that.
Hey, I finally spilled my shot glass this week.
Again. Oh, you spilled.
What was that?
I don't know. I'm pretty hammered. I got warrants, man.
For what?
Jaywalking.